Hi, this is Becky,
This is Jason.
and you're traveling with the Munches.
Well, it's a lot more energy than I thought you'd have.
Well, my mom said we sound like those NPR hosts on the Saturday Night Live who do,
Yeah,
yeah.
sounds about
So I
right.
tried to spice it up. Okay. Still, here we are. It's the morning of the, I don't even know what day it is.
It's like 20th day.
Something.
Everybody is at each other's throats. It's been a long trip.
We
We've
haven't
been
been. We didn't do Boston right away, so we're way past Boston. We're already through Acadia, and we're now in New Hampshire.
Yep, Driver Campground, New Hampshire. It's nice.
Dry River. You mumbled a lot there.
Okay.
Dry River Campground,
Whatever.
but the river isn't dry. It's flowing. Might sometimes be dry. Anyways, Boston was fun.
Yep, so we're going to do Boston. Do you want to do it all? Just Boston?
No, we're just doing
All right.
Boston. We get so long otherwise. We're gonna get long anyways.
Okay.
So we make up this little sheet so that we don't get off topic and just drone on and on and on. And Jason made it today because I am just like, yeah, I don't wanna.
Yeah.
So all it says is like a word and then fun, word, fun, word, fun. I'm like, we just gonna really say everything was fun?
No, it was just, that was more for your benefit than everybody else's, but...
Anyways, I thought I would share that.
Boston was so fun.
It was so fun.
Kind of long.
My parents, like we've discussed before, my parents have met us in Boston, and as soon as we got there, pretty much they were there. Actually, we couldn't check into our campground right away. Check-in was 1:00,
Oh, yeah, we were there.
and they
like
were particularly picky about when we could and could not check in.
1
Like,
o'clock.
it's never been like that.
I know,
That's
it's
crazy.
crazy.
It was insanity.
So we got there like a little after 11.
11:45
Yeah.
or something, and they were like, 1:00.
Yeah, the drive to Rhode Island to there was like an hour, if even.
It was
so
so
nuts. But yeah, so when we had to camp.
There was a
outside.
whole bunch of campers sitting
Yeah.
out there waiting to get in. We're all just twiddling our thumbs. So Jason whipped up some pasta. We
Yeah,
had
we
lunch. Lukey and I were out in the grass eating, and he turns to me and he's like, "When do you think Grandpa and Grandma are gonna get here?" And whoo! Around the camper, my dad comes screeching in this little black car, and he's like, "I guess they're here, Lucas."
On cue.
It was, if anything was on cue ever in life, that was perfect. So they got there. What did we decide to do? Oh, my mom had to go see Plymouth. We got to go see
Yeah,
Plymouth.
we saw Plymouth. We had a lot of day left because there was one.
Yeah, exactly. So we went to, she really wanted to go to the Plymouth Plantation first, but we were like, no, we need
got
to
to see the rock. Yeah, the rock. It sounds like a big
Oh,
deal.
fun. Sounds fun. It's a rock. How
It was
fun
fun.
could that be?
It was just a little tiny rock.
It's like,
No,
I
it
think
was bigger than average rocks.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've
Maybe
seen
like
better rocks.
This big, I
Yeah.
guess.
There was a whole story with it,
It
which
was like chipped down and pieces of rock. And
somebody's step. It was part of it was turned into somebody's step. Did you hear that part?
yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Fun. So we were all
So we saw that.
horribly disappointed by Plymouth Rock, and my mom was like, "I told you." We should probably listen to my mom more often. Then we skidded into
The plant.
Plymouth Plantation with like an hour to go. They're like, we close at 5. We're like, "Yep,
We
we're gonna make it
we
quick.
jammed it out.
We're gonna go." Everybody but me and my dad were, and my mom, I guess, were thoroughly uncomfortable with the whole. They were all acting a part of being
Oh, I
in
couldn't
the old.
stand that. Man, I mean, they were. Yeah, it's like, tell me about it and not just act like it's real.
My mother and my
Yep.
father were taken to heaven.
You couldn't even have a conversation with them because they were in character, and you're just like, no, just tell me about this, and they would.
You could have, if you
have
asked them a
backstory.
question, they would answer you.
Yeah.
Like, I asked lots of questions. I learned to play Nine Man Morris with some little child.
Yeah. Like,
That was fun.
that was like a half an hour of the hour.
It was fun. I didn't want to be like, "Hey, kid, we got to hurry this up." So we played some Nine Man Morris,
Which you guys have been playing a lot of
which
lately.
we
Lucas
downloaded
and,
onto our phones, and me and Lucas pretty much dominated Nine Man Morris. We should probably play in real life. It'd probably be slightly more fun, but it's fun. So, did that. My dad thought he was super funny because he got this guy to laugh. The guy was shoveling manure with like a flat spade, shoveling it like into a little cart. And my dad's like, "Where's your pitchfork?" And the guy's like, "Oh, yeah, you see." I sound like I'm from Italy now. I don't know
Just don't
old
do the
English.
voice. Anyways,
Okay.
Ye old
Ye
pitchfork.
Ye old pitchfork doesn't work so well. We've got to scoop it into a small hole. And my dad's like, "I've scooped a lot of in my life, and I'll tell you what, a pitchfork works a lot better." The guy like let the smallest smile on his face. My dad's like, "I got him to smile."
Out of character.
I'm just like, you can't go anywhere with him because he's just so ridiculous.
So tell me about this. Oh, my wife died. And it's like, no, I didn't want to know about that.
We learned about the shingling. Sam asked a good question. Jason just couldn't do it. He just avoided everybody that was in costume. Like, oh God, I'm going the other way. They scare me.
Wasn't my deal.
Yeah. Okay, so we went to Plymouth,
Yeah.
and then it closed really fast.
So we were out of there, in and
So,
out. Probably
in and
the
out.
way to take it. An hour was plenty
But they
of
weren't
time.
doing, the chickens were already put away for the night to get away from ye animals.
You haven't seen a
ye
chicken
wild
before?
animals.
You want the ye old chickens, huh?
I eat a lot of chicken.
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah, so that was Plymouth. So
Plymouth,
done. Fun.
boom, check it off. Then we went back to my parents. We're staying in this little garden inn. It was really cute. I'm not going to get into detail even though I want to. Anyways, so their room had 2 luxurious beds. They probably weren't that great, but they seemed luxurious. And they had it was a normal sized bathroom. They had a bathroom.
With a shower.
with
so
a shower.
a couple of the kids took a shower. You took a shower?
I
No?
didn't take a
Yeah.
shower there. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, I did laundry. That's what I did when you guys were
Jason
doing
went and
that.
did laundry.
All by myself was crazy.
We showered. They don't want to hear the details of your
Uh-uh.
laundry
No, but it
experience.
was because I had an hour to do that too. I had to jam it out because they were closing. Anyways,
Everything closed super early.
it was
Why?
like shut the town down at 8
It
o'clock.
was weird. I guess season wasn't open yet, and that's what we found. So, and then we watched a bunch of live PD, which is just one of our favorite things to do when we're with my parents. So, there's that.
Yep, so there's a lot of hotels.
Next day we
around.
went into Boston.
Boston.
We went into Boston, and that happened to be the day I'm sure nobody, maybe Colleen knows, but the red line jumped the track that
Yeah,
morning.
so that screwed up the whole system that we were on. And
Very bad
added-
news when a train jumps the track.
Yep.
Nobody was hurt. It was fine, but it I don't even know if it's
Do you know
fixed
nobody
yet.
was hurt?
Yeah, I know nobody's
okay.
hurt. They shuttled
Well, that's
60
good.
people off. Nobody was hurt. It barely moved and then fell off the track. It was just like, keep.
Well, that's a good way to do it.
But when it went, it ran into all of the communication panel and all of that stuff. So not only did the train fall off the track, which would have been easy enough, I guess, to scoop off, but
But
You
it's
know what you're
under a
talking
bridge.
about.
Shush, I read a lot of articles on this.
It was
but
under
it
a
was
bridge.
under a bridge, and then also it knocked out all the communications,
Yeah.
so they couldn't communicate anymore. I'm gonna poke your eyes
You're
out.
fine.
And they
This is gonna be 20
they-
hours.
and they had to hand signal, maybe probably with a radio, and then okay, I'm done. The train jumped the tracks.
Yeah, I think I
it
have
snarled
I have a
traffic.
picture I'll put out there.
It snarled traffic really, really bad,
What a
and
bad
it took
picture.
us a long time to get in. We had to get on the commuter rail. I thought my dad was going to lose his mind.
He
I
did
mean,
really well, though.
He actually kept it together pretty well for
He
him.
angry slept though.
He was sleeping, pretending to sleep.
But yeah,
I'm fine.
What do you think it added? 2.5 hours to our day,
It
at least?
seemed like forever.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
So we got there just in time for to overthrow and stick it to the man on the East India Tea Company ship. We threw some bags of tea over. That was a good time.
Yeah, Boston Tea Party.
Boston Tea Party. Everybody knows what I'm talking
Tea
about.
Party fun. It's written right
Oh,
there.
tea party. Tea party. Fun. It was fun.
What's up?
Then
Marcus is he's
having his
breakfast, I
third
guess.
breakfast. He's just eating all the time.
Yeah.
Tea party fun. Then Jason had to walk the entire Freedom Trail.
Why was it me? We decided
from
to do that.
beginning?
I know
to end.
Colleen warned us about it, but I didn't know what else to do. Your parents were expecting it. I had fun the first time I did it.
It was you by yourself.
Yeah, but it was still.
Yeah, exactly.
All I was saying
Nobody
was
had fun. Marcus, you didn't have fun?
I have one.
Yeah,
Marcus
see, you
has
had
fun doing everything.
Lucas?
It was
All
that
I
long.
was saying
It was
was
long.
we didn't have to follow the bricks exactly. Like we could have veered off.
We
But
could have if
everybody
you
was
knew.
Like, we
No,
can't veer off. the
nobody
trail."
We
knew.
veered off once.
Nobody knew what to do. That's what we were like. We didn't know what was off the trail, so we just stuck on it.
I mean, I could see things
it was fine.
literally 10 feet off the trail.
It
but
was long.
we
It
weren't
was
on the
too
trail.
long. It was too long, but
It
we
was
got through
forever.
it. We made it to USS Constitution, which was
Oh
tight.
yeah.
We got in there with just
We
a
had
few
to
minutes to
book
spare.
it again. Nothing like
Story
skidding
of our
under the
Boston.
radar in Boston. So yeah, got onto the USS Constitution, the
Which was really
oldest
cool.
commissioned
No.
ship in the Navy. Yeah, the oldest commissioned ship in the Navy.
It's
Yeah.
still a real ship.
Well, it floats, so
It
it's a
floats.
ship.
It's on water, and
It's a
there's
ship.
actual
But it's
like Navy
commissioned,
people
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
So we looked around there. It was pretty cool. There was like, it was cool. I would totally, if you're going to Boston, you should see the USS Constitution. I would see that over the Boston Tea Party, even though the Boston Tea Party was fun. I would go to the USS Constitution. And you know what I would do? I would take maybe the rail to get to the USS Constitution. That's all
It
I'm
doesn't
saying.
go right there. I mean, you still have to walk. That's when I looked it up.
You don't have to walk 35 million
No,
miles.
but where we were at, it's like to walk to a station, get there, and then walk back. We might as well have stayed on the trail by the time we started talking about it.
Yes. Then we ate, yeah, whatever. So that was our day. We watched more live PD that night. What did we do the next day?
We went to Fenway and your mom. Yeah.
Oh, me and my mom got pedicures.
So we decided to ride the rail again. We didn't have enough of it the first day. So we went and we got tickets to the Red Sox game. They were playing the Rangers.
gotta eat
They moved it up because the Bruins were playing that night. So it's a big sports day in Boston. So we got the Red Sox game in at like 4 o'clock. So we had I think we left at noon maybe,
Maybe.
and rode the rail forever. Got there.
Why aren't you talking? Why are we just sitting here?
'Cause these
Marcus
kids
is talking in the
need to
background.
stop.
It's really
Yeah,
irritating.
I'm done with these guys right now.
We
For
are
real.
now at the point in the
Yeah,
trip where
everybody's. Yep,
there's
you-
a lot of things gone. Our sanity. I ran out of deodorant yesterday. Brown sugar's gone. What else is gone?
I don't know. I never did find any. This was cake rolls.
He never did find.
I don't think we have them.
We do have one, Dad.
Oh, okay.
Never. Those were gone before we left, apparently.
Didn't make the boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all on each other's nerves. So yeah. the Red
Watched
Sox
more
game
live
was good.
live PD. There was a lot of live PD
The
watching.
next day we went to
Fenway
No,
Park.
actually that day before we went to the park, which is good, we checked out Cape Cod, the beach, Sussex Beach, where we were at.
Where
we went down
were
to the
we?
beach.
I can't
You
remember.
remember? That's-
We were in Boston.
No, we weren't. We were on Cape Cod and Sandwich, Sussex Beach, something like that. I
I'm
can't
having a hard
pronounce it.
time remembering. That's why we need to do
At
this
the
right
park?
away.
The one at
Anyways,
the
we went to the
park?
beach.
And
I
it was
guess
super
it
rocky.
says fun right next to it. Oh yeah,
It
now I
was.
remember.
It was super rocky.
But if
which
you walk
was
down
kinda
a ways, it was
surprising.
really soft. But they refused to do that.
We
so
went down there and it was pretty seaweedy, but yeah, you did find a spot that was less rocky.
there was
Still
no
rocky.
rocks.
2 feet in the water, there was rocks.
No, there wasn't.
No, there wasn't, Dad.
Okay.
It was sand.
Anyways, it was pretty rocky.
This is what's happening literally all the time right now.
So this is not going to be entertaining.
That wraps up Boston.
No,
doesn't
it doesn't.
What
What
else
about
happened?
the crazy people
Well-
at Fenway Park?
I don't know
It
about the
wasn't-
crazy people at Fenway
You're-
Park. I
they
wasn't
were-
there.
They weren't crazy. They were just normal people that were talking, and it was fun to listen to their banter.
Oh, they yelled at the news.
The sportscaster.
The accent is amazing.
Yep. So we were entertained by some locals that were watching the game. They must go to the game together a lot, and they were bantering back and forth quite a bit. So
I had
Kids
the
really
accent
enjoyed
down
that.
when we were there, but I lost it. It's gone. My mom and I, when we were in the checkout line at the grocery store, felt like we were in some sort of like situational comedy. Between the checker and the bagger lady, I can't do the voices now. It's not going to be funny, but basically, Wendy the bagger was like, Clarice, what do I do with these rolls? Clarice was like, you don't touch those rolls, Wendy. Wendy could not be trusted with the rolls because she didn't know how to bag them, apparently. She also could not be trusted with the eggs. Eggs. You're not touching the eggs either, Wendy. So my mom and I just stood there like watching, like,
Whoa,
we don't know
watch
what's.
out.
It was good natured, but it was
Was
just.
it?
It was so weird, and they all knew everybody. And it was just like Colleen said, like everybody at the grocery store knew each other. They were like, "Hey, good to see ya. How you doing?" That the whole grocery store, everywhere we walked, was like that. It was
They're like,
weird.
Who are these strangers?
Yeah, we didn't
wandering
know
around
anybody,
house?
but we watched like a bunch of lurkers.
No.
All right,
I want
Next
to talk
one.
about Cape Cod and sharks.
what about them? There was no sharks.
There wasn't, but it was sure freaky because Bob and Mark
There
had
were
me
no
all.
seals. We were fine.
It wasn't, but I would get in that water.
Oh,
So we were. No one was in the water. It was cold, but it wasn't as cold as. I mean, it wasn't as cold as Connecticut.
We're running
It
into
was pretty
16
cold.
minutes now. I just want you to know. I don't think this
let's
is,
just
you
wrap
don't-
it up
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
no,
Done.
this will just be a really long video.
What about sharks? There's nothing about sharks.
I was concerned about sharks the whole time I was in the water because we
Same.
were the only people in the water. We were up to our waist, and every
Oh,
wave that
that
crashed,
place.
and I hear Mark saying, "I wouldn't get in the water." As there's teeth coming out of the waves, which there never was, but it was freaky.
It was fine.
There was
There
nobody
were
else in the
no
water.
seals.
There was no seals. So
Bob
we were fine.
said, "All I'm saying is if there's seals, don't get in the
Yeah,
water."
well, I had my swim shirt
There's
on.
no
I kind of
seals.
looked like a seal.
Oh yeah, you look like a big blubbery.
We gotta
seal.
cut this off.
All
It's
right.
almost 17 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Next
Bye
day is
bye.
rainy day.